Alright, we should be good to go now. I just need to change a few more settings and I think everything should be good. Let me see. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Just getting a few things set up and then I think I should be good. I think I sound good on my end. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna click into the game now and we're gonna get started here soon, so it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully, I don't know, I was testing and doing some things. Hopefully it's not too loud, hopefully it's just right, but yeah, welcome to the stream and I'll get started here probably in a few minutes. Just want to make sure everything's good, which I believe it is, but could be wrong. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so and you know, in case I'm not really sure if people are hopping in or dropping in, just me playing through the entire Arkham series on stream. I think it should be a lot of fun. That also includes Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And you know, if you're new, please consider liking and subscribing. And if you're not new, you know, feel free to comment and say hi during the stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And let's get started with Batman Arkham Origins. I made a account last night just because I wanted to make sure that you know, I was able to run the game correctly, since I've had a few issues with the other games, but seem to be good. So, and we're gonna be playing it on hard mode, so that should be a lot of fun. And let's get started.
Police and emergency services are urging Gotham residents to stay off the roads and in their homes tonight in light of the severe winter storm. No man is an island, Bruce. You've been back for almost 2 years now. You can't expect me to believe that Gotham's most eligible bachelor is spending another Christmas alone.
You just ran out of time.
Knowing that tonight we put to rest one of Gotham's most heinous and relentless killers, Julian Gregory Day.
Commissioner Loeb, any comment on the rumor that it wasn't actually the cops who captured Mr. Day?
There is no such thing as a Batman.
Captain Gordon! Captain Gordon! Commissioner Loeb!
No further questions, no further questions.
All units, code 10 at Blackgate Prison. Communication is down, possible to 11.
Delta 6-4 en route. Dispatch 5-9. Confirm code 10. This is a breakout.
Suspect identified as Black Mask. Repeat, code 10 suspect is Black Mask. Commissioner Loeb is being held captive. Repeat, Commissioner Loeb is 701.
You do realize it is Christmas Eve, sir.
Oh, my bad. I was trying to stay quiet during the cutscenes, so I don't want to talk during the cutscenes. But Wanda Widow, sorry. I asked, when you said Suicide Squad might release the medieval outfits, was that 100% off the table? I've heard a lot of different things about Suicide Squad, you know, getting more updates in costumes. From what I've heard from people, I think it's off the table, but it's kind of like one of those things, like, never say never, you know? I assume the game's mostly done with updates. Obviously, a lot of the stuff I hear, like, I let you guys know most of the time, since... from people I hear, you know, they're like, you can share this or you can't share this. I know that they finished a good bit of outfits that didn't make it into the game. And I could say maybe through mods we'll still see them, or maybe Rocksteady releases an official update. Honestly, I have no idea. But I think for the most part it might be off the table.
No! Stay away! Go! Don't hurt me!
Did not mean to pause there. That's my bad.
I heard the rumors, but you're not supposed to.
Who tore this place apart?
I don't know what it is. It's huge.
Where is Black Mask?
I don't know. He's here for Commissioner Loeb. Maybe one of his men knows where he's headed.
Alright, so now we gotta track down Commissioner Loeb, so... Yeah, we do, yep. It's been a while since I've played this game, so... Because I've only played through Arkham Origins, I think one time, and that's when it first came out. It's a fun game, though. I'm definitely rusty with the combat. I gotta remember too that I'm playing on hard mode, so I can die pretty quickly. There we go, that wasn't too bad.
Where's Black Mask?
How the hell should I know?
I'm going to make you talk. How much pain you endure before that is in your hands.
No.
I don't have time for this.
Okay. He's heading to the execution chamber. With Loeb.
Smart move. Now you get to take a nap. A drone. That doesn't belong here. Wonder who's controlling it.
No one gets up from this! You're in big trouble.
That was a lot better than, you know, the first combat sequence we had.
The only way to advance is to grapple up and over this gate. I should hurry.
Look like that's what got you into this mess in the first place.
Oh, there's Killer Croc. And our first look at an armored enemy.
He's wearing body armor. Knocking him off balance with my cape will expose him to my attacks.
Don't hurt me, please.
It's weird how this game is considered a prequel to the Arkhamverse, although there's just a lot of things you just don't really feel like they all make that sense, but I mean, like, it is what it is. Doesn't mean it's a bad game. Alright, starting to get the hang of it a little bit. Now, I don't think there's anything we need to collect in there. So.
That area of the floor is weak. I can use my explosive gel to break through.
They say crime doesn't pay. Someone ought to check the good police commissioner's pockets.
There's Black Mask.
With my money. And what have I got to show for it, huh? My own men in the slammer? Not no more. No, tonight, we're making some changes. Some big changes.
Now, I actually really like Black Mask as the main villain, but when, obviously, for those of you who've played the game, know what ends up happening with Black Mask. It's kind of just like, why did they do that? You know, I think they should have just kept Black Mask as the main villain throughout the entire game, but, you know, obviously, can't have a game without the Joker, so. That was funny, just blowing him up at the wall. Now, I'm not sure what we... Oh, quick though. Now we're about to get introduced to Calendar Man. I forgot that he was in this game, but I think it's only for like a minute.
Haven't I always come through for you?
You may have, Gillian, but things have changed. We're starting with a clean slate, and you're not on it.
What are you talking about? I'm not on it? After all I've done for you. I'm a police commissioner, damn it!
Show's over, boys.
You know, after all of these years, I still don't understand why Killer Croc knocked that guy out to break the wall.
Too late. Commissioner Loeb is dead. Black Mask has a lot to answer for.
It's the bat! We're never getting out of here! You got it!
see where we gotta go.
I told you to grab the memory card.
You wanted it smashed, so I smashed it. It better be.
Or the next thing that gets smashed will be your face.
The memory card is damaged, but I should be able to recover most of the data back at the Batcave.
Thought I caught your scent.
I know I caught yours.
Alright, so now we're getting introduced to the first boss fight in the game, and that's Killer Croc, although I'm a little worried because I kind of forgot how you fight him. Stun him. Now we gotta spam the A button. Almost died there, but thankfully not. Almost dead. Hopefully we don't die. That would suck. I think I just gotta destroy this one. Good. Yeah.
Where's he going?
Connor Blackman. I think that's what you're. Yeah. Hi. Welcome to the stream. What's up?
I want teeth. I want answers.
Wait till Black Mask's assassins get through with you.
What assassin?
Whoever wins is gonna be famous and rich.
At least we know he won't be ugly.
Freeze! Hold it right there.
I'm taking you in.
Not tonight.
No such thing as a Batman, huh?
How long is the Arkham series? Well, so we have Arkham Origins, which we're playing right now, and then we have Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight. So that's 4 games right there, and then depends if you count Suicide Squad in the series or not. So that's 5 games. So basically, having to play through 5 games. So yeah, that's about the length of the series, but the actual like Arkham series is just the 4 Batman games. I'm not sure what upgrade I want to take. Seems like we don't have much choices. I'm gonna just take the combat armor because I think that'd be the most useful for right now.
Night, Alfred. I just ran into a human-shaped crocodile. He told me Black Mask has hired assassins to kill me.
Now, unfortunately, I don't have any of the DLC costumes since I bought this game on Steam a few days ago, and I didn't feel like paying $20 for the DLC. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. So, unfortunately, no DLC costumes for me, but I think you guys can understand that. We're supposed to access the Bat computer. Yeah.
Assassins, sir? As in more than one?
That's right.
And you heard this from the mouth of a crocodile, man?
His name is Killer Croc. He's already behind bars.
Oh, I pity his cellmate.
I don't. Let's see what else is on the drone's hard drive.
Each of them gets one of these envelopes. I need them delivered tonight.
They're all hired killers, the best in the business. Black Mask isn't messing around.
Well, there's
Slade
Deathstroke.
Wilson, Deathstroke.
Know a lot about him.
Military, subject of a failed medical experiment.
Failed, you say?
Garfield Linz, aka Firefly, burns on 90% of his body. His obsession is going to be his end.
How unlike anyone I know.
Here's a face I don't recognize. Copperhead. Strange. These reports reference a male, not a female.
14 escapes, huh? Well, you won't forget Nada. What the?
Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot. Says here he's an expert sharpshooter.
How on earth?
Suspected of many assassinations. Dangerous, but reckless. Street tough named Lester Baczynski. Calls himself Electrocutioner.
Shocking.
Shiva. Her skill is unmatched. Bane, here in Gotham. Why would he be taking money as a hired killer?
Is that Warden Joseph?
Must be how Black Mask got inside the prison. He uses torture for intimidation and entertainment.
8 assassins after your head. What are you going to do?
I'm going to find out who is operating this drone. Make them tell me what they know. Then I'm going to find Black Mask and put an end to this.
Oh, imposter, yeah. Yeah, since we all know what
that
happens
since
to
you and I
Deadshot
the
in
only
Suicide
people who know
Squad.
Batman's true identity, those assassins will all fail their mandate if you'd just spend the evening here.
They'll
That ain't
put
Wilson.
innocents
Yeah.
in danger to attract my attention. I
Yeah, because
can't
I'm not
take
sure how
this.
familiar you are
And
with
you think it's a better
the
idea to
Arkham
just
verse,
put
but
yourself in their
in
crosshairs?
in this game,
Person in Gotham
they try to
with
say
his
that
hands on
the
something
old
like
games
this.
basically Deadshot was an
Penguin,
imposter,
he's
and
been
then the
tracking
real
Black
Deadshot
Mask.
who killed the
His
Justice
next
League
waypoint was a rendezvous
kills
with
him.
Penguin's men at
Although
Jezebel Plaza.
the real explanation is that Deadshot from Suicide Squad came from Earth 2 and ended up in Earth 1, which is technically the Arkham unit. I don't know, it's confusing, but yeah, imposter Deadshot. Where are we supposed to go? I've only played this game like once, as I mentioned earlier. Oh, there we go.
So, to make your travels easier, I went ahead and set up some auto-nav points at different areas of the city. One of my preset destinations should take you right to Jezebel Plaza.
Cool.
I'm tracking it too. It appears the control towers you use for your auto-nav systems are putting out a jamming signal. Storm damage. You'll have to go down there and find that out for yourself, sir. Got it. I'm close to one now.
No secret plan here, fellas. We're just a...
What the? Grab the hostages!
You seeing this? What the hell is that? You got some kind of death wish?
Smoke pellets will confuse my opponent. I need to get up and out of danger. You can't shoot what you can't see. Attacking head-on is a good way to get myself shot. And probably the hostage, too. But they won't expect an attack from above. Nobody ever does.
4 hostiles.
That thing out there with you? Are you crazy? We were answering a service call.
This is probably my favorite part of the Batman games, is just the inverted takedown. It's one of the coolest things ever. Wait, where am I supposed to go? There we go.
You think it's the guy that hired him?
Whoa.
Get yourself to safety.
I think it glitched out for a
second. I want to
second.
see what's going on here.
Okay, I will.
This won't be my first kill. Whoever you are, come near me, and I'll kill this guy. I ain't look. I got this side covered.
I can fix the tower. Whatever you want. Just please don't hurt me.
Now we got one more guy to get.
Get yourself to safety.
Oh, looks like we're gonna have to do a ledge takedown. That's pretty cool.
I don't think this tower malfunction is from storm damage. I need to set up a crime scene and find out what happened. I should start by identifying the victim.
This is another cool subject that I don't, or you know, thing that they had in the game that I don't know why they didn't continue with, is the crime scene investigations. I think they were really cool, and I was hoping they would bring it back for Arkham Knight, but they didn't. You know, kind of, it is what it is, but it was a cool feature that WB Montreal put in this game that I think a lot of fans would say is an underrated part of this game. Although there's not many crimes to investigate in Arkham Origins, it's still a cool feature to have, and you know, maybe for the next Batman game that Rocksteady's making, you know, hopefully they can add some crime scene elements to it.
Was rigged to detonate when swiped with a key card. Someone really didn't want this tower repaired, and it looks like that same someone left a set of fingerprints behind. Alfred, I'm uploading some prints for analysis. Let me know what comes back.
Certainly, sir. Searching now. And here we are. They belong to one John F. Baker. He's a rather unremarkable criminal. Small jobs, mostly. And... that's curious.
What's curious?
Mr. Baker's dead, sir. His body was recovered from the Diamond District just under an hour ago.
Looks like someone's tying up loose ends. I can bypass the booby-trapped access panel with my cryptographic sequencer, but I'll need the encryption codes from the victim's access card. Reviewing the crime scene will show me where it is.
Wow. Thought I could slide and break it.
This card has the codes I need to hack any of the network tower's access panels.
And I think we get introduced to Riddler here in a second. Could be wrong though. My memory might be a little off. Although I do know Riddler's in this game.
Alfred, contact the GCPD. Let them know about the body. Send the data from my analysis too.
Certainly, sir. Does this mean you found the source of the disturbance?
I think so.
Well,
yep, there he is.
The King Thug himself. Figured it was only a matter of time before you showed up. Sorry about the mess downstairs.
Who is this?
Think of me as a great big mystery, one you're never going to solve.
Enigma, then.
Oh, you must think you're so clever. Well, how's this for clever? I've taken control of towers all over the city. As long as they're active, your Batwing's useless. And it looks like it's gonna stay that way. I mean, this one's practically begging to be taken offline, and you still can't hack it. Pun intended, of course.
Probably the most annoying character in this entire game series, you know?
Black Mask's not going to like this.
What are you talking about?
Wouldn't you like to know?
With the jammer offline, I can travel here with the Batwing. Those relays are part of a distributed.
Have you ever thought about streaming the Spider-Man games? No, I actually haven't, but I could definitely stream them. I have to buy them on Steam. I've been wanting to buy them on Steam. I've just been waiting for them to go on sale. I think that'd be a lot of fun. To play all 3 Spider-Man games.
That's the plan.
But they're like, Spider-Man 2 is like 70, Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales are like 60, I think. And I'm just waiting, you know, for them to be on sale. But once they're on sale, and I could definitely stream that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, just don't want to, because I own a PS5, so just why too I don't want to spend a ton of money. But it's hard to stream on YouTube on a PS5. It's just a lot better to stream through Steam and on PC. But yeah, when those games are on sale, eventually I'll definitely pick them up, and if that's something people want to see, I'll definitely stream. Let's see where. But this is also too like my first time streaming on YouTube, so I would like to think that it's going pretty well so far. Gotta go over there. They are over. Yeah, they're a bit overpriced. But hopefully they go on sale soon. We'll see.
Available units call-in status. Possible assignment incoming.
Yeah, because I was able to get this game, Arkham Origins, for like $3, and then the Arkham Collection for $10, and then I bought Suicide Squad for $10. So in all, I spent basically $20 on the entire collection. So while Spider-Man, I'd have to spend over $200, which I'm just not willing to do at this current time. You know, don't get me wrong, like I love the Spider-Man games, although I have my problems with Spider-Man 2, but you know, I think it'd be a lot of fun to stream them, like what you mentioned. We were doing so good there. Alright, now we're just messing up. Okay. Okay. Messing up a bit there, but it's okay. I definitely need to upgrade. I need to get the critical strikes and all that stuff. Because it's on hard mode, it's going to take forever to take down some enemies. Looks like they're... Oh, I got it. There we go.
An encrypted data drive. Looks like it's part of a larger set. If I can
Enigma
collect enough of
data.
these, I should be able to read the file.
It's weird too how like in this game you have the grapnel boost, but in Arkham Asylum you don't. You know, it's just. But this takes place before Arkham Asylum, technically.
I hope you'll try to keep a low profile tonight, sir.
Although, like, in a map that's pretty big, I don't mind having the grapnel boost, since the grapnel boost is probably one of the best things they've added, you know, for these games, just to be able to get from point A to point B relatively quickly. Since, you know, I've been playing a lot of Arkham Asylum again, and it is amazing how slow that game is in terms of movement. So, I'm glad to finally have the grapnel boost again and actually being able to move pretty quick.
Looks like I'm the first one here. I need to find a spot where I can stake this place out unnoticed. Penguin. Not a dime changes hands in this city he can't tell you about. If anyone knows where Black Mask and his assassins are, it's him. But Penguin's hard to find. His men are doing a deal here. I'll make them talk.
Guys. So, little boys, what do you want for Christmas? Oh wait, I already know. Now let's see if you've been naughty or... Oh, nice.
Pumpkin the Santa hat must be in charge.
Where's the rest of them? Whoa, easy,
I forget how like cool this game looks in terms of just the atmosphere. It's really cool with the snow and everything. But let's go take out these enemies. Did so good there. We got an achievement. That's pretty cool. Now let's interrogate this guy.
Where's the Penguin?
I don't know.
Where is he?
I swear.
Damn.
Wake up.
Rookie mistake.
What happened?
Time to talk. Where's Cobblepot?
Let me go!
If you insist.
Stop! Stop! I'll talk. I'll tell you anything you want to know, please!
Too late. I already have what I need.
No! You're crazy! You're freaking crazy!
If I can read this SIM card, I may be able to locate Penguin. Alfred,
See, like,
getting in her
my thought is, like, how did that guy not die? Like, that's...
No, sir, I'm seeing it as well. It's from the nearby GCR.
I think that would kill some... I don't know.
The same signal jamming
Maybe a
the
few
Batwing's
broken bones,
auto
but...
nerve systems. I've highlighted the tower on your map.
I just would have thought that if you dropped from that height, you know, head first, you'd most likely die, but he survived. Okay, now we need to... Can we invest in a combat upgrade? Oh my lord, we have to... Exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, like... I don't know. But I was hoping to get critical strikes and special combo boost, since you can get them relatively early in the other Arkham games, but it seems like we're going to have to wait a little bit before we get anything good. There's a crime in progress. I'm probably gonna do, but he should know. Yeah, he should. Yeah, obviously Batman doesn't kill. I'm probably gonna do this crime and then one other mission, and then I'm probably going to call it because I don't want to stream for too long. But I'll probably stream again, probably on Sunday, and I think that should be good because I've been streaming for almost or over 40 minutes, and I kind of want to keep it at an hour since the VOD's gonna upload. So let's see what these guys are up to.
Open! Damn it!
They show me how to break into ATMs. Let's see if I can remember.
It's the bat!
Alright, let's get the armored guy first, obviously.
You picked the wrong. What happened to peace on Earth?
What do you think of looter shooters? I think they're pretty fun. If there's a Zatanna right there. I think they're pretty fun if they get updates. Like I just started recently playing Borderlands. Like Suicide Squad was the first like big looter shooter I played consistently, but the problem with Suicide Squad is it didn't really get a whole lot of updates. Obviously just because there's a lot going on with the game. But I've played Borderlands, and I know Marvel's Avengers was technically a looter shooter. I generally like them. I think they're a lot of fun. But I can definitely understand why people may not enjoy them, or you know, look the other way when people find out games are looter shooters. But I think they're a fun genre. They just need to be updated, not all the time, but consistently, and like meaningful updates, you know, if that makes sense. Because I'm not sure when it's releasing, but I'm looking forward to Borderlands 4, and I plan on uploading that on the channel when it eventually comes out. And I think it should be a lot of fun, since obviously, you know, Borderlands is kind of what started the looter shooter, you know, genre.
When you can just throw crap at it. asked nicely, I'd have opened it for you. Congratulations are in order. Maybe you're not as stupid as I've been led to believe.
Why are you doing this, Enigma?
Direct, I like it. So, I'll tell you. Gotham's sullied. It's filled with brutes who control this city through violence and intimidation.
You didn't answer my question.
Because you didn't let me finish! I want to get rid of them, Batman, to improve Gotham's intellectual and moral standing. But I'm not a thug like you. My approach is a bit more refined.
What you're doing is no different than stealing. There's nothing refined about it.
Your response is as predictable as it is banal. Goodbye.
I think you can make an Anthem in 2025 video because the gameplay is extraordinary. Funny enough, I played Anthem like 3 weeks before it shut down, like before it got like official news that it was going to shut down. And like I actually really liked Anthem and thought it was a lot of fun, although I don't really know much of anything about it. Since I only played it like a few times, but I really did like the gameplay and thought it was a lot of fun. Yeah, and it could appeal to some people. Yeah, most definitely. But yeah, so like I played Anthem, and then like I think like 2 weeks later it was announced that it was going to shut down entirely. So, because I joined the party really late, but I know Anthem is just like, it was kind of like you either liked it or you hated it, but I actually enjoyed it, and like you do have a point. The gameplay was a lot of fun in Anthem, and it was just funny because like I was probably gonna play the crap out of that game, but then it's just shut down, you know, shortly after I just started playing. So although I forget who made Anthem. I want to say it was Bungie, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I think I'm trying to remember too when it shut down. I don't know. I just know it's been a little bit. But yeah, I didn't get to play much of Anthem, but I did get to play a little bit. So. Oh, BioWare made it. Isn't BioWare connected with EA? I don't remember the whole like story to why Anthem shut down. I just remember that it did shut down. I don't know. I wish I knew more about it, but
Batman? You expect me to believe that?
I need to find the next comm station. Then I'll be able to triangulate Penguin's position.
Then mess with our shipment. Like even his own arse. So next time you want to make up a story, you better hope the person you're telling it to is dumber than you are. Oh, wait. That's right. There ain't no one dumber than you.
Mr. Cobblepot, I swear it was the bat. He dropped Ricky off the roof of the clock tower straight into the Christmas tree.
I don't care what you think you saw. If you're not back here with my money in the next 10 minutes, I'll cut your damn eyeballs out. And then you won't have to worry about seeing.
Yeah, that's definitely like a true statement. Like with all these failed looter shooters, the gameplay is always like really fun, but it's just like they never have anything to do. Like I was like Avengers isn't great in my opinion, but it was a good game. I love the gameplay with Avengers, but the story was just horrible. And kind of much like Kill the Justice League, the gameplay, well, although people give Suicide Squad's gameplay a lot of problems, I actually enjoyed the gameplay, but it's just there was really nothing else to do. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I think we're fine.
All units, if you are 10-10, please report in for potential assignment.
Yeah, I'm kind of just waiting for that looter shooter that gets it right in terms of gameplay and content, which that could be the case with Borderlands 4. But I know too, another big problem with a lot of these games is that their live service, and you know, live service just doesn't really seem to mix well, especially if you're charging money for a game. Like, free-to-play live service is understandable, which is why like Marvel Rivals is killing it right now, but games that are live service and then you have to pay for it, it's just, they never ever do well. We're gonna get the ballistic armor upgrade. There's a crime in progress. The characters in Borderlands 4 look pretty bad.
I know I ought to cancel our annual boiler deck fights after what happened tonight at Jezebel Plaza. But just to show you what a nice guy I am, the fights are still on. So get yourself down to the ship right now if you want in on this.
Yeah, I've only played Borderlands 2 and a little bit of Borderlands 3, so I'm not really sure. Like, I'm just kind of going in open-minded, you know, and since I'm a fan of the looter shooter genre, it's a looter shooter game and I'll have fun with it. But like, I get what you mean.
Penguin's got snipers out. I'll have to take the snipers down silently to proceed.
Alright, so I'm going to take out these guys and then go into the building, and then I'm going to call it on the stream since we're approaching an hour mark and I don't want to stream for too long. You know, in the future, if you know, if this series gains popularity, you know, I could probably stream for a lot more than an hour, but it's just, I don't want to upload, you know, because like what I mentioned earlier, for people that might be tuning in, I have to upload the VOD of this, and I don't want to be uploading a ton of footage because it will just take a long time. So, oh, there's a data pack right there. So we're gonna finish off these guys and then we're gonna call it a stream, and then I'll probably stream some more on Sunday. Probably upload a video tomorrow, not sure what though, but yeah. Landon GG. Landon, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so just joined and I'm about to end the stream. It's been great. Yeah, it has been great. This is my first time streaming on YouTube, so I finally have the setup now to stream now. So hopefully he doesn't see me. I don't know how they don't see me, but have you watched the new Devil May Cry anime on Netflix yet? No, my Netflix account is currently locked out because I forgot to pay it. So, but I'm also not a big fan of anime, but I don't know, I could check it out. Could be interesting. I'm pretty sure, isn't Devil May Cry, it's a game series, right? I didn't know they're making an anime now. So what's the best way to take out these guys? It's a good show. Well, once I get it figured out with Netflix and get it paid off since because it says it's locked out because I haven't made a payment, even though we have. But I might give it a watch then. So let's enter this building right here. You should watch Welcome to Wrexham. I believe that's how it's pronounced.
Batman. Looks like someone brought a bat to a knife fight. This is too much.
It's a game series, yes, but I had an anime before in 2007. It's on Disney. You guys are giving me show recommendations, and I'll keep this in my mind. But yeah, I knew it was a game series. Didn't know they had an anime though. That's pretty cool. But so yeah, since we're in the building now, I'm gonna call this a stream. Since, like what I said, I want to keep it under an hour. For now, since we're at 57 minutes exact. But like I said, if the streaming series gains a lot of popularity, I'll stream for a lot longer. It's just I don't want it to take forever to upload and whatnot.
Penguin is hosting
had a lot of chats today.
Connor,
yeah, I believe it's pronounced Connor Blackman, and then Landon. Thanks for coming into the stream, and hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm probably gonna be streaming again on Sunday. It's probably same time, around 3:30. So hope to see you guys on the next stream. And yeah, peace out. This is Pineapple Sway. I'll see you guys next time.